Hello and welcome back to my channel. Tiff Benson here, and in today's video we are going to talk all about spring fragrances for women, and this is going to be my niche 2020 edition. So if you have somewhat expensive tastes and designer just doesn't quite cut it for you, this is the list that you want to check out because to be honest, I'll be wearing all of my niche scents for spring, especially the ones that I'm going to be featuring here in today's video. So if you want to see what they are, make sure you just keep watching. Definitely leave a comment right now and let me know what fragrances you'll be wearing this spring 2020. My ladies out there, I'm super curious what you're wearing, especially if they're niche. And when I am not here on YouTube, I am almost always on Instagram. So definitely follow your girl. Share with me what you're wearing. I love when people send me little videos of them spraying on their scent of the day. Tag me, definitely tag me in your stories and I'll reshare it on my account. It brings me so much joy to see that, you know, I'm inspiring the world to wear fragrance because this is what I do and I love it. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Give the video a thumbs up so we can get started. Subscribe. Do that now. I think I'm going to do this video in no particular order because I love all my niche scents. They are my babies. It's hard to separate with them, and yeah, I love them all equally. Some of them I do love more than others, but it's hard, you know. It goes by the day. It really just depends on how I'm feeling that day. First fragrance that I want to bring to you is from Atelier Cologne. I love this brand. I love them. They're the most beautiful people, company, the owners, the creative director, the perfumers, and the fragrances are just wonderful as well. This scent is called Love Osmanthus. So I had the pleasure of going with Atelier Cologne to Paris in 2019. I was very fortunate. I was traveling with Sephora, and that is where I secretly got to experience this fragrance and try it out for the first time. It's wonderful. It has notes of osmanthus, cedar wood, and lemon. It's super bright, very wearable, very unisex. I really like it. I feel like this layers well with the Nuit Insensée by Atelier Cologne. It's just, you know, it makes me feel happy, this scent. It really, really does. And I think that it's beautiful for spring. I carry the travel size with me on every vacation I go to because it's like a little bit of brightness and sunshine in a bottle. And I love it. So definitely try this one out for spring. Thank me later. Up next, we have a fragrance by Nest Fragrances. This one is called Wild Poppy, and I believe this is probably their most popular or one of their most popular scents. It's just wonderful. It's super fresh. Oh my gosh, it's fresh, it's bright, it's fruity. It's just really, really great. It's playful, it's fun, it's almost a little sexy. It has notes of rose, jasmine, and pear, and I am becoming a huge fan of pear. I love fruity florals. Florals for me just don't cut it on its own. I feel like I need a little bit of something more. I need a little bit of woods or a little bit of fruit, and the way this is blended, it's just very, very nice and powerful and yummy all at the same time. And I think it works perfectly for spring. Kilian is up next. Can you guess what it is? Rolling in Love by Kilian. This scent is making me fall in love with this brand all over again. Oh, so gorgeous. I mean, just a real wonderful niche quality scent. It is so devastatingly beautiful. You need this in your collection. If you love gourmandy, yummy scents, this is one of them. This one has notes of almond milk, musk, and iris. And it is milky and creamy and Sexy. It's just like a wave of emotions when you smell it. You smell so much. It's like deep and complex and really beautiful. It wears so wonderfully. And I'm just gonna spray. Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna spray it. Oh, it is just so good. It is really, really good. It also has like a spiciness to it. It's warm and it feels like you should wear it more in the winter months. But for me, I think that this would be magic in the spring or even the hotter weather because it just comes alive and really pops off the skin in a really beautiful way. And I love it. Rolling in love. I am rolling in love with Rolling in Love. Okay? Try it for sure. So, yeah, this one is magical. It is Armani Privé's Bleu Turquoise. This fragrance, I mean, there's just so much to say here. It has saltiness to it. So there's like a marine thing going on, but there's also like a orientalness happening because there's vanilla in the base. If I could sum this fragrance up in its notes, I would say it's all about a salted vanilla and incense. It's really, really magical. This scent reminds me of my time in the south of France, and I didn't have this fragrance with me, but that's just what it reminds me of. It's like a whole vibe in a bottle. There's nothing like this out there in the market, niche, designer, wherever. It's beautiful, and that is why I have it, and it is my baby, and I love it forever. Yeah, you might want to get your hands on this. My first and only fragrance from the house of Tiziana, Terenzi, Andromeda, and I love it. It's gorgeous, super fresh. I'm gonna spray it on because that's just what I do. It's gorgeous. It is so, so nice. It smells very pretty on me and on women. But when I've also smelled this on a man and it smells really sexy. So it has this unisex thing going on that I do really like. This one has notes of pear, noticing a trend here, water jasmine, water heliotrope, cashmere woods, coconut powder, vanilla. I mean, there's so much to love here, and it has this it's wonderful. I mean, you literally cannot go wrong with it, and it's super powerful as well. Like this lasts all day, has a wonderful dry down. If you like watery florals, that is this in a bottle with some fresh cut grass and coconut essence and sweetness and woods in the base. It is really, really wonderful, beautiful bottle. I was actually looking at this bottle and thinking I should do my favorite white bottle fragrances. Like this bottle actually inspired it because it is gorgeous and definitely worth a sniff if you can get your hands on this one. Up next, we have a fragrance by Clean Reserve. This is called Radiant Nectar, and I really do enjoy this scent. I believe it's new and exclusive to Sephora, but don't quote me on that. I will leave it in the description just so you can check it out on your own. But this is a great scent with a really great cause. Clean Reserve partnered with the Earth Day Network to help protect endangered bees, hence the name Radiant Nectar. It has limited edition packaging with a little bee adorn on the bottle. If we talk about the notes, it has notes of ambrette seed, musk, and pear nectar. If you are noticing a trend, your girl is kind of feeling pear this season for spring 2020. It's gorgeous. It really is. It's a scent that is easy to wear. You don't have to really think too much about it. Grab and go type scent. And it is clean at Sephora. So you can't go wrong with it. So up next, I have a fragrance that I've been crushing really hard over since it was launched last year. It is called Cassili by Parfum Noire. I thoroughly enjoy this scent. It is literally wonderful. This fragrance reminds me of a really classy, really sophisticated woman who likes to laugh, but is kind of just quiet and, you know, very demure and has a sweet heart and is just very charming. That's what this reminds me of. Reserved but charming. Let's talk about the notes. It has red currant, it has rose, it has transparent white flowers. There's also vanilla and sandalwood and tonka beans, and the vanilla that's in here is like the vanilla that's carried throughout the Parfum Noire line. So if you like that rich, creamy, just really super quality vanilla that Parfum de Marly has throughout its line, you will get that in here. And I love it. Definitely give this one a try. You will not be disappointed. I love it so, 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 so much. So up next, we have a fragrance that I really enjoy and it just makes me smile. I love it so much, and it is called Coral by Skylar. So Skylar is a clean fragrance line at Sephora, and I got a chance to work with them in the past, and I loved this scent. I mean, I really, really did. I love it. Do. I love it so much. I travel with this scent everywhere. It is an easy sort of grab and go scent that I just adore. Whenever I get out the shower, I like to wear this scent. So let me tell you a little bit about the notes so you can have an understanding of what it smells like. It has notes of grapefruit, apple blossom, and lily petals. And again, it's just super easy to wear. It's like an out of the shower scent. It's quite sexy and playful. And I feel like I can just spray myself all over and douse myself with this scent because it is a clean fragrance. It's healthy for you, your skin, your body. And I just enjoy wearing it. You know, some fragrances don't have to be complicated for you to love them, or it doesn't have to be, you know, $1,000 a bottle for you to love them. This is affordably priced. It smells great. And I wear it all the time. It's one of my favorite scents I've come across last year in 2019. So shout out to Skylar. Y'all did that. Up next is a fragrance that I love. You know, I love all my fragrances, so I'm just gonna, you know, get that right out there. This is Guerlain's Angelique Noire, and this fragrance is super special to me. I had been stalking it for quite some time, and I was like, you know what, I just have to have this. Like, why am I like torturing myself? You ever do that? Like, you want a fragrance, you smell it somewhere, you wait, and then you try to talk yourself out of it, but you know it's yours. You just got to pull the trigger. I'm so happy that I pulled the trigger on this scent. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And there's nothing like it in my collection, and my collection is huge. So this fragrance has notes of pear, noticing a trend, cedarwood, and jasmine. And it's so interesting because I would consider it like a floral, I'm not a floral, an oriental fragrance, but it's a fresh oriental fragrance. So it's not like super, it's not too warm that you can't wear it in the summer and spring. It's very fresh and it's very bright. It's wonderful. I mean, it is truly a masterpiece. I feel, you know, I feel honored to have it in my collection. That is how good this bad boy smells. And I'd highly recommend it for spring. Honestly, you just cannot go wrong. I'm getting excited just thinking about wearing this for spring 2020. I'm ready. So up next is perhaps one of my favorite fragrances of all time. It's none other than Baccarat Rouge 540. It's from Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and this is the Eau de Parfum, and this is their body oil. And I have to say, like, I'm enjoying the body oil just as much as I enjoy the Eau de Parfum. It is so glorious. I slept on this fragrance for a long time because it was like trending, and I'm someone that kind of goes against the grain of the trends. But I'm telling you, this is a glorious scent. You'd be lucky to have this scent in your collection. It is a masterpiece, and I adore it. I really do. Body oil is wonderful too. I mean, you can't go wrong with either. Say if you're looking for something that's a little bit more lighter, go with the body oil. If you want the original, the eau de parfum, go with the eau de parfum. I mean, I really cannot say anything bad about this fragrance. It's luminous, it's bright, but it's rich, and then it has like its dark elements. It has tons of sillage, but it's not overly done. It's done in such a sophisticated and beautiful way that it just makes you want to wear it. Like it literally brightens up your day. And that is what fragrance is really supposed to be all about. Has notes here of jasmine, saffron, cedarwood, ambergris, and again, you just can't go wrong. It is masterfully blended by Francis Kurkdjian, and he knows what he's doing. He's created perfumes for tons of other designer houses, and now he has his own line, and it's just it's magical. You need to try this if you haven't done so already. Super popular, but hard to attain for the average person. It's quite exclusive, and I know that you'll enjoy it for spring. So these are the fragrances that I will be wearing for spring 2020. Yes, this is my niche edition. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear what niche fragrances you're going to be wearing down below in the comments. Let me know. You know, it's always interesting to see what you're wearing, and that is also how I learn. Sometimes I learn the best new fragrances or even older fragrances just by reading through the comments. So definitely leave a comment and share what you'll be wearing. The conversation continues over at the Fragrance Society. It is my private group of fragrance lovers from around the world. Subscribe to our email list. We send an email every Friday of all fragrance related news. So definitely join that if you would like to be a part of my private little group. Don't forget, I am always on Instagram when I'm not here on YouTube, so make sure to follow me there. Love you forever. Don't forget to watch what's up next. I will leave it right here, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.